The whole thing that I went out to the store for. Love it. Okay, we are back. It has been almost 2 months, I think, since I filmed a YouTube video, which is crazy because I've been making YouTube videos since I was 16 years old. I used to post videos every other day. That was not normal. Don't expect that out of me ever again. Anyways, if you've been following along on Instagram or TikTok, which I've been very active on, I was away in LA for a month and I had a bit of a vacation, which is always very nice. I spent a ton of time with my family and it was just chef's kiss. It was perfect. It was the most reviving time. I had a bunch of fun just filming like dumb, stupid little TikToks and just felt reconnected with content creation yet again. That being said, YouTube is my bread and butter. It is my home. I love bread. Bread is my favorite food. If anyone ever asks if it's like a dire situation, don't say oatmeal is my favorite food. It's bread. I feel like there's a lot of confusion. It is bread. Be understood. I probably eat oatmeal more, but bread is the favorite food. But yeah, no, it was such a great time and I saw your DMs and your questions and I'm sorry it took so long to get back into it, but we're back into the swing of things. I think it's gonna be better than ever. I have a bunch of really fun video ideas for YouTube stuff coming up, so get excited, but also give me your feedback. You let me know. We're gonna be filming the What I Eat in a Day a little differently today and hopefully try to elevate the experience. So if you hate it, tell me, but if you love it, also tell me. So it's 9:12. It's the beginning of the day. I need to start with a matcha latte. I've been back on my matcha kick, and if you've been watching my videos before, blender matcha is the way that I live my life. I still love a frother, but blender matcha, it's just the one. Let me show you. Okay, so this has been my obsession lately. This is the maple matcha by David's Tea. It just gives me life. Another favorite food, maple. My fridge has truly never looked better. It is full today. Whew. Soy milk, the elite plant-based milk. Get on it. It wins over oat milk, okay? Also, I should take a probiotic. That seems like a thing I should do. Let's make a smoothie. And by that I mean matcha latte. This looks so dirty. I swear it's not. Or maybe I just can't get it more clean. I've had this for like, oh my God, almost 10 years. This is tied very inherently to when I went vegan. Like this was like, if I'm gonna be vegan, I have to get a Vitamix. That was my mindset. And honestly, it was kind of true. I use it every single day. Okay, maple matcha. Oh my God. Look at the little matcha spoon. So normally I dunk it in, but I'm trying to be prettier for you guys today. Okay, this is why I can't wear white. I now have matcha stains on this white sweater. Well, I've been saying green's my color lately, so. Step one is get your water boiled, duh. So this is the hack of life for the lattes. I used to put cold milk just in the blender and just mix it up. That's not it. You've got to warm the milk first. This might sound a little unappetizing, but I just microwave it. Just do a little. Let me pick out a pretty mug for you guys today. I feel like my measuring has now gotten so accurate in the best way. Like I know the perfect amount of milk to pour in. Into the microwave. Okay, and now I add the milk in. It doesn't make froth, but it like aerates it to a degree that there's like a foam. That's literally it. I swear this is like the easiest way to do it. And if you saw any grime in my Vitamix, no you didn't. It's not grime. I swear, I don't know how to fix it, guys. I've done everything, the baking soda, vinegar. Is that not the perfect amount? Okay, maybe I could have done a smidge more, but gorge. Something about these have just been giving me absolute life. Do you see? Look at that. Oh, the first sip of the maple matcha. Honestly, the maple matcha is so good. This is my dream. This is actually my dream. I went through such a big coffee phase towards the last half of the year. I'm just over it. I have no interest anymore. I'm sure I'll be back in 6 months, just wait, but it's literally perfect. I cannot explain it. Do you want a sampling of this to see what it tastes like? My mom goes, it tastes like grass. It tastes like sweet grass.
The froth makes it way better.
It's like, it tastes like vanilla Rice Krispies to me. I'm making Megan try my matcha latte for the first time. Review?
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. Okay. Okay, let's talk game plan for today. Today is gonna be a busy day. So, Megan is here, who is my lovely video editor, also my friend, also my pal. We're gonna be shooting a lot of YouTube content because I'm back, baby, and hopefully on a schedule. Actually, speaking of that, if I was to say like post way more on a schedule, which right now I've been very flex, what day do you like? Are we talking like Wednesdays, 6 p.m. EST, Tuesdays, Thursdays? I don't know, tell me if there's a specific day, if I was to be like every Thursday new video. This is where I want some feedback, okay? So we're gonna be shooting a lot of videos today. We're gonna be getting back into the routine in the best way. We're also gonna be doing a office declutter, which will be fun. I have so much to declutter. And some updated kind of makeup tutorials, just all of the things. And then later tonight I actually have a laser hair appointment. You know, get those underarms, girl. You do you with your body hair. But I've been kind of enjoying the laser hair. So I've got an appointment later tonight that I'm gonna run to. And then as of today, things are back open in Ontario for the most part. We've been in such a crazy wave of like lockdowns and restaurants, everything shutting down again. So when I came back from LA, everything was locked down. And today is the day that things officially open back up. So it is a very exciting day. Needless to say, adult gymnastics is back open, which I just got into that towards the end of the year. And I've been having so much fun. And that is super late in the evening. So I'm gonna be doing that later tonight. So it's gonna be a busy day, which is why I did a double scoop of matcha in here. Less this mess. The higher the hair, the closer to God. I've been watching so much cheer lately. It reminds me of my cheer days. I did all-star cheer for 2 years when I was like 13, 14, no, that's a lie. Like 14, 15, 16. I used to cheer for a team. It's actually in Ancaster called the Cheer Sport Sharks. And I had the best time. Like I love doing cheerleading so much. It was one of those things that going into it, I anticipated it to be like very catty and very stereotypical of like what you see cheerleaders on TV. But it honestly was not that in the best way. Like I grew up loving gymnastics and tumbling. So it was the athleticism of that, but then we had like cheer sisters and it was like this whole beautiful, amazing vibe, and I loved all my teammates, and it was such a community sport. Like you were so dependent on everyone else physically to like make pyramids and do your stunts and things like that. So it like forced you all to be, you know, such great team players and really dependent on each other in the best way. So it was like the best thing that I could have ever done. My only regret was not starting cheer sooner. I think if I was in that at a younger age, like that would have been amazing. I only discovered it like later on in my teenage years, but watching cheer is just bringing me back. I love it so much. Okay, I'm gonna finish this up. I have a bit of emails and some work to do, and then I will have breakfast in a little bit. Breakfast. I have been back in my protein oats phase. Did I ever leave my protein oats phase? That's the question. I feel like I was in a toast phase for a while, but I'm back. Back to the good old protein oats. It's honey, oh, these are Honey Crisp apples. Apple protein oatmeal. Okay, so I actually learned very quickly that this recipe is very specific to the products that I'm talking about, which my recipes normally aren't that way. But I ran out of my favorite protein powder, which I always use, which is the Genuine Health Vegan Vanilla Protein Powder. And I ended up just going to the store and I got like the Vega, I never know how to say that brand. But I normally like that protein powder and I put it in smoothies before and it tastes great and like we're all good. But I used that protein powder in my protein oats one day and it was actually like almost inedible. It was like cement vibes with like a hint of like hidden green, so it just was not good. So if you are gonna try the protein oat recipe, the Genuine Health Vegan Vanilla Protein is a for sure yes. I'm sure there's other brands that also are good, but the Vega one is not good in oatmeal. So don't do that because then you're gonna be like, Jaclyn, your recipe is horrible. So you do need that. So let me show you. Okay, so like great for smoothies, no protein oats. Amazing for smoothies and protein oats. The versatility she offers. Like I don't want to say you need this, but I will say the Le Creuset pasta plate, specifically in shade oyster, really elevates the experience. Let me be clear, I used to not be on to the Le Creuset life, but like I honestly kind of am converted now. I had like a gift card to the Bay, maybe I had like $100, and I would have never considered getting these pasta plates before because I think these landed about like $89 Canadian, but I was like, I have a gift card, that's like free money, it's fine, I'll treat myself. So I got the pasta plates, which I think it comes with 4 normally, and I use these for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I wish this was an ad. This is not an ad at all. Oh my god, if I could get Le Creuset to sponsor me, stay tuned. If you ever watch this Le Creuset, like please, I'm begging you, at least just like one oyster plate, pasta plate that I broke. Like I just need the set of 4. Anyways, I digress. But I actually cracked one of my plates one day. It like snapped in half. It was actually a really sad day. So now I only have 3. But when I tell you I eat every single meal in these, I eat every single meal. And the oatmeal is better in this, okay? Just it is. Okay, also you need steel cut oats, instant steel cut oats. This is very specific, this recipe, okay? No modifications allowed. So I just eyeball that about yay big. Then I do a little splash of water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I do a bit more because you need more water for the protein. 2 minutes on the clock. Okay, we'll get some choppy choppies. For sure, I need some more water in this. That looks disgusting. So then what I do, 1 scoop of this, maybe like a little under a scoop, depending on how much oatmeal I have. And then I just mix it together. Oh yeah, I might need a bit more water. You could also add like a soy milk or like a non-dairy milk in here. Food styling secrets. Then, apples. These are a lot of apples. Then we're gonna do some cinnamon on top. I like a lot of cinnamon. This is essential, the Maldon sea salt flakes. Maldon, am I saying that right? That sounds like I'm saying that wrong. And the saltiness just brings out the flavor. And then, peanut butter. Peanut butter is an essential. And this is literally my worst nightmare, the end of the jar. Don't worry, I have a backup. Say my first rodeo. Oh, you know the end of a peanut butter jar when it literally is like drier than the Sahara Desert and it's just like, it's kind of a bit chunky, but it'll taste fine. Okay, let's eat breakfast. Also, can we please take in this gorgeous little plant? My cousin got this for me back for my birthday. You actually don't need water, like it's just a little bulb at the end, but it's so pretty. We're back, 2022. You know what, that's gonna be the most jarring thing. The title change. What I eat in a day, vegan, leaf emoji, 2022. This is gonna be the year, guys. This is gonna be the year. If you're using natural peanut butter, the sea salt flakes is needed because it just adds a bit of dimension. Oh, you know what time it is, lunchtime. I'm so happy. This green tracksuit brings me absolute joy. I can't explain it. This is a year for green for me. I'm feeling it. Okay, so lunch vibes. I have some leftover pizza I got from Pizza Libretto, I think it's called. They do some like vegan Impossible pizza. It was actually my dad's birthday yesterday, so we had like a little pizza night. So I have a couple of slices left over. That might be the vibe, although I have been loving Just Egg, the liquid like pourable version. And I've been kind of making like omelet scramble vibes. And I feel like it's really high in protein and very filling, and I just really love it. I think I'm gonna start with that, and then I might do pizza if I want a little nibble after. Let's get cooking. Also, can we please take a moment for this new cutting board? Isn't she gorgeous? I love it. Okay, so we're gonna do a Just Egg omelet, and then I've got mushrooms over there. I'm gonna do a little baby shallot. I've got some orange pepper. I'm gonna put some BioLife cheese. I've been obsessed with everything BioLife. I think they're just doing amazing things. And then I think I'm gonna do like a salsa and like guac vibe on the side. So I'm gonna try to make it an omelet, but sometimes the Just Egg just doesn't work. So it might be a scramble. Stay tuned. A little oil in the pan. Been having a bit of like a shallot onion obsession lately. So not great for my breath, but love it otherwise. Okay, so little shallot is gonna go in. And I like to put my veggies that take a bit longer to cook in next. That's gonna be orange pepper. Perfect. Then a bunch of mushrooms. I love mushrooms in an omelet. So I'm obsessed with these frozen spinach nuggets for smoothies, but what I actually like to do is like defrost. I always say the wrong thing. I like to thaw out one of these and then I add it into the omelet. So it ends up making it look like legit green scrambled eggs. But if it's not green, then I don't know, eat your greens, add more greens. So I literally just put it in here and microwave it. So I'm gonna do salt, pepper, and then we're gonna do paprika. Okay, Just Egg is gonna be going in. Now that the veggies are kind of softening, this is when I like to add the Just Egg. I like to do just over like a quarter. So now I'm just gonna add the spinach in, and I literally just like dollop it in. There is no right way to do this. I'm gonna let that cook. Okay, so this is the pizza from last night, which was so good. It has like Impossible meat, mushrooms, pickled onions, which I love, some green goddess dressing, and then chili oil. The dough is really nice too, and there's like vegan, they're cashew kind of cheese. So delish, so I may be having a bite of that with lunch. I'm gonna see how full I am from the omelet. It's weird, even though like bread is my favorite food and I love like dipping sauces, you would think pizza would be like my dream food. Pizza is a very skippable food to me. Like it doesn't excite me, which makes no sense. So you can see how it kind of like turns like eggy, eh? So you could make it like omelet vibes if you want. But I'm gonna do more like scrambled. It's so interesting how it does this because it's basically like I think mung bean that makes it the eggy kind of texture. Okay, now we're gonna add the cheese in. Got the BioLife here. And I'm just gonna close this so it melts. We're gonna do a hot sauce. I've been loving this one lately. It's like, I think is it mango that's in it? There's something oh yeah, there's mangoes in this one. I find this tastes literally so good on the Just Egg. Good combo. I'm also though not opposed to a ketchup, which I know people sometimes hate my ketchup usage, but ketchup and like eggs, kind of a one. We're gonna do some salsa, some fresh cilantro. some good old guacamole, and a little bit of this hot sauce, just kind of like dolloped on. This looks amazing. Oh my God, the salsa is literally perfect. Literally so good, wow. Sometimes store-bought guac kind of slaps. It actually is so fascinating how the just egg like turns into egg. And tastes pretty similar to what I remember eggs tasting like. Whew. Ooh, that hot sauce. I think I just ate like a whole dollop of it. What's good too about this meal is that it's so quick. Like literally takes me 10 minutes to whip up. And you can really just add whatever veggies you have, you know, in your fridge. Pretty much anything goes. Like I've made some weird combinations and it kind of all just like works. It's such a pretty day out today. It's so funny. I feel like this time of year in Toronto, it can be like blizzard, miserable, dark, dreary, or like cold outside still, but like beautiful blue sky. And it's the blue sky vibe today, which that makes me happy. I'd be curious though what you guys do with the liquid just egg. Like, are you making like quiches? Like, what do you do? Inspire me what to make next. I need some new recipe ideas. Wow, I've got salsa on my face. You know it's a good meal. That actually hit the spot, like so satisfying. I can't explain it, would recommend. I've also been doing everything but the bagel seasoning on top, which very good. I just have a forever problem where I want something a little sweet after any meal. I have this juice from Fresh, which is primarily apple. So I think this will have a bit of sweetness. Let's shake it up. I'll have a little bit of this. Ooh, the sun is shining. This straight up just tastes like apple juice in a good way. Sometimes I find beet can be overpowering in a juice, and I love beets, like pickled beets or like cooked beets, but sometimes in a juice can be too much. I mean, visually, there's clearly beets in here. Apple, beet, parsley, kale, and lemon. I love apple juice. Like if I'm ever on a plane, I would always pick apple juice. Like, you know, when you pick your drink, like I would always. But we would never really have like apple juice in the house growing up. It would always be orange juice, which I still love orange juice, but you know what I'm saying? Okay, we're gonna keep things going over here. I have another video I'm gonna shoot, and then I think the vibe for dinner might be pasta, but I'll see how I'm feeling in like 3 or 4 hours. Oh, it is time for dinner. I am working up an appetite today. I feel like on busy days, mind power, not physical exertion of energy. Like it makes me extra hungry if I'm focused on things. Does that make sense? Anyways, okay, for dinner, we're gonna make the Jamie Oliver 15-minute lemon linguine pasta. I just picked up some fresh arugula because the arugula is essential. I will link the recipe. It's like very easy. You just need linguine, lemons, olive oil, Parmesan cheese. I use vegan Parmesan cheese, obviously. Fresh basil, and a handful of rocket. I love all the different words. Like, you know how it's like courgette is zucchini. We're gonna use some rocket today. So everything is ready, not ready. Everything is prepped. Time to make it. Assemble. Okay, 6 tablespoons of olive oil. That's step number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Olive oil. I learned that you want it in a dark container. Salt, pepper. Now I am short 1 lemon, but I believe that life will be fine. Okay, perfect. Oh my God, I'm so obsessed. I just got a microplane, which I had like a regular zester before, but I never had a microplane. And I feel like this really changes a lot of things in my life. I'm gonna zest a whole lemon in. Okay, I'm just gonna eyeball this because this isn't really telling me how much to put in. And then I'm just gonna grate a bunch of this Parmesan cheese in. I always just kind of guesstimate the measurements here. What's shocking is that this smells so much like Parmesan cheese. I don't get it. Okay, and then we're just gonna put in a ton of basil. That's one thing I miss about summer so much. I miss my fresh basil plant. Just gonna like roll it up as best as I can. And I've made this before using like the dried basil, which it's definitely fine, but fresh basil is like a game changer. It just makes it so much better. I'm gonna whisk this together, give it a little mix. And once like the heat of the pasta is on it, it'll kind of like melt the cheeses and make it all come together. I'll maybe save a little bit just for sprinkling on top because it'll look pretty. I like to put in a little bit of garlic. You don't have to, this doesn't call for it, but just a little blob. So that is pretty much it. We're just gonna let this finish cooking and then we'll combine and then it's dinner. Honestly, pasta dinner always delivers. Yeah. Literally perfect. So now I'm just gonna put our mixture in. And it's so funny because this pasta never really like looks like much, but it's so flavorful and so creamy and delicious. So lemony, but like the perfect amount. Okay, oh my God, I forgot the arugula. The whole thing that I went out to the store for. This is the part where we like let it wilt. So just, whoa. Are you good? Oh my God. That was a violent box. I was gonna say, Kate, something was not like looking complete. You just do like a good handful. Again, the Le Creuset dish. Key player. Y'all, it has been a successful day. I feel like I got literally almost everything I wanted done. The only thing that I wanted to do was clean the studio and do a bit of like a declutter and film that, but just simply did not have time. I've got things to do. I've gotta go, you know, to my appointment, and then I gotta go to gymnastics. Okay, let's do the first bite. Well, I've already had a bit of a bite. So I used to make this before, just using the nutritional yeast, and it definitely was good, but mixing it in with the Bio-Like Parmesan, this tastes like a restaurant quality dish. And like, it just looks so good too. What you could also do, I've added in chickpeas before, just to kind of like make it a bit more protein heavy, but there's also this like PC fake chicken product, and I've cut that up into like strips before and also served that with this, which was also really good. It's kind of just like a staple 10-minute, last-minute dinner kind of thing, but tastes so high quality. You gotta try this. This is so unreal. I'm a happy girl. Okay, and because I have an obsession with having something sweet after I eat, I'm gonna eat some strawberries, and I'm also watching last night's episode of Euphoria. I got no complaints right now. Still watching Euphoria. I've now grabbed Unreal. Dark chocolate, crispy quinoas. They're like little Smarties. Unreal does a vegan peanut M&M. Oh my God, it is like the best thing ever. I would have picked those if I had them, but I finished them, so I'm gonna snack on these for now. And then I'm gonna clean up the kitchen, head out to the appointment, and tumble. Ooh, I just gotta take you to the floor. Oh my Lord. It is almost 11 o'clock. I literally just walked through the door from gymnastics. I honestly feel like I could throw up right now. Like, I'm not feeling good. Gymnastics was really good. It felt good to get back into it, but I think at the end I just started overdoing it because I was like overcompensating for not going for like a month and a half. And I think I just literally flipped upside down too much. It feels like my brain was shaking in my head. Like I kind of have a headache. I also think I probably didn't drink enough water today, so I'm a bit dehydrated. But as I kind of called it like 10 or 15 minutes before class ended, I was like, I think I'm done. I think I'm good, which is very unlike me. And then on the car ride home, the last 10 minutes specifically, I was like, oh, what's happening? I think I'm gonna throw up. I mean, thank God I've made it back here in one piece. Normally after gymnastics, I would eat a protein bar on the way home. Clearly that was not an option. I'm gonna full body shower. I am so tired. Today was a busy day, but it was a good day. Oh, wow. Still, something's not right. Oh. Oh, I think I am getting too old for all of this. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's What I Eat in a Day video. Thank you for being patient with me. I am very excited and happy to be back. Now I've got like chills. My body is like, woo! Anyways, subscribe, follow, like, comment. Go follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram. DM me. Peace and love. Goodbye. Update. I feel so much better. Okay, so I think because I just like ate earlier and I didn't really drink enough water, I don't really know, something was so awry. As I was laying there, I kind of got like a hunger pain, and I was like, is this sickness? Am I hungry? Like, I'm confused. I just downed a slice of pizza. No headache, no feeling of nausea. I feel perfectly fine. Was I just hungry? I think maybe, that was so bizarre. Honestly, I was not feeling hot like 10 minutes ago. That leftover pizza? That just scared me. Okay, bye for real.